Welcome to week 2 of Road to Madrid. It is already Tuesday. We had a busy Monday and we've been in work all day today. It is currently 8 o'clock, so we've got an interval run tonight to go on. Let me show you the plan for the week. Hopefully you can see everything on here. As you can see, we've got the interval tonight. We've then got the leg day on Wednesday like usual, and our slow run on Thursday and our long run on Sunday. Honestly, I'm looking forward to this week. The first week went down really well. It was good to get a third run back into my training plan. I've only really been doing 2 runs for like a good few months now. So to get that third run in there, the legs felt good and I was surprised how good they felt. So fingers crossed this week we'll hold off, especially doing interval runs. I don't think I've done interval runs in months really. We did have slight issues with our fast run last week, so I'm hoping switching it up, doing a bit of intervals is good. That's kind of what the plan was. I was going to do tempos 1 week, intervals 1 week, trying to build that pace back up because I haven't ran like significantly quickly for a long time. I'm excited for tonight's run. We're heading out in like an hour or so because we have just eaten. So we're nicely fueled, but I don't want to be running too quick after my tea just because I feel like if I ran too quick, I'll end up with a stitch and it'll impact my my running. What do we think of the fit? Nice and cold. Wrapped up. We've got 3 layers on the top. I'm going to get a hat and a gloves on before we go out as well because it is freezing. How bad's the exposure now? I've had to whack it all the way up so you can even see me. Anyway, successful intervals. We will have a full debrief when we get home. I have got to say, that was a really good training session. I didn't quite think I'd hit my intervals quite like I hit my intervals. I hit a 4K first interval, I hit a 3:53 second interval, and a 3:57 third interval, which is so much quicker than I thought I'd be able to do. Fingers crossed recovery is as good as it was last week and leg day tomorrow isn't as affected as I think it might be because I put so much intensity through my legs. But just if it isn't, oh, beautiful. The intervals, oh, I couldn't be happier with them. And we have more good news. The Garmin is finally predicting me at a sub 135. 9 weeks to go. That's so good. I'm so happy. I don't think this is quite, I think this will overestimate. But still, that saying already at sub 135 is godsend. But it is late now. I have refueled, had a bagel when I got home. I went to the gym this morning as well, so I've done a double training session again on a Tuesday like I usually do. So I just need the sleep and the recovery now. I'm gonna, fingers crossed, gonna get like 8.5 hours sleep and rest these legs up for the rest of the week. Good morning, people. I feel like you always catch me here sitting, eating, but it is Wednesday, which means it is every runner's least favourite day, leg day. It is so required though for when you're running and when you're training big time, because if you don't strengthen your legs, you will get injured. I think I'm losing my voice a bit. I'm not sure. I don't know if it comes across. It's very coarsey. But yeah, today could be definitely a mobility focused one for me, just because after last night's intervals, I can still definitely feel it in my legs. So to go out and just probably focus on recovery now rather than trying to smash an utter mental leg day is probably the right thing to do. But like every Wednesday morning, we have the most ungodly skier bowl. Can you even see that? We've got, are you ready? Whey drip, honey, peanut butter, oats, bran flakes, frozen berries, more frozen berries that I melted in the microwave, and then 400 grams of yogurt on the bottom. How mental. God, it's like weighing a baby, this. It's like newborn child in my hand. It's that heavy. Fingers crossed this gives me some ungodly energy to go smash out the gym because I need it. I may need a coffee in a minute as well, just to wake me up a little bit. Still a bit knackered after the run. But I feel like this leg day needs to happen because I feel like otherwise my legs tomorrow are going to pay even more on my run. After yesterday's run, some serious mobility is required, so foam roller in hand, and I just warm up a little bit, which I don't usually do this intense, but the intervals definitely killed off the legs more than usual. So we're going to just foam roll out before we go and hit legs. mandatory bit of mobility done. Let's get straight into legs. Explain how much heavier this pendulum squat feels this week after intervals. We've loaded 70 up, the same as last week, and I'd be happy, like really happy, if I even got the same as last week. I got 9 last week. If I even get 8 to be honest, I'd be gassed. So let's see if we can even hit that. We got 11, but I paused in between reps, so I'm kind of umming and ahhing whether it actually counts. But we hit 11, which, it feels good, but I think the pauses were too long in between my reps. We have made a fatal error in today's leg day. We did my pendulum squat before my adductors, and I can already tell I'm going to struggle now big time on my adductors. I can just feel my quads like wobbling as I'm trying to do my adductors. Well, we'll see how it goes, shall we? Honestly, calf raises might be like my favourite leg exercise. The burn you feel on them, unmatched. It's so good. And it's like the only part of your leg that anyone sees when you've got shorts on. So they don't look big, you just look like a skinny bitch basically. Oh, we're ready for this leg bump. Here we go. They look huge. Big boy leg day boxed off. That was blissful leg day again. I love leg day. Pump was ungodly. I don't think I've seen quite a pump like that for a long, long time. By the way, look at the state of this car. Oh. I do like a Nissan GTR. That is beautiful. Oh my god, the number plate says GTR as well. Yeah, it's now time to think about recovery really. The slow run tomorrow is a big recovery run for me. The main focus is now the long run on Sunday, because I want to up the pace slightly, push it into the 5:30s I reckon for the long run, just to test out the legs at a quicker pace over a long distance, because in theory the race isn't that long away, and if I can't run quick enough, then what am I doing? If you ever want to know how to actually recover, this is the food that you should be eating. We have got a bagel, spinach, a whole chicken breast, 3 eggs, and homemade broccoli and cauliflower soup, I think it is. Yes, I'm still sitting in exactly the same seat and I haven't moved for 3 hours. I've been doing so much uni work and I can slowly feel my legs stiffening up. So we are going to head out on a walk because I need it. God, it is so dark already. It is only 4:45 and I mean it's lighter than it was, it's better. But still, what do we think of the bobble hat as well? My little golf hat. It is beautiful, I think. We've got some carbs as well. Banana, just to refuel up again as we walk and stretch the legs out. And fingers crossed we feel a bit better. Back home after a monumental walk. It wasn't even that long, but oh, it has done wonders for the legs. Sitting in my big ass comfy armchair. Could fit 2 of us on here. And just sit, portray the whole house. Look how nice it is sitting in the lounge. Look at that. Just basically view the whole place. Would you like my Lego cupboard? Should I give you a Lego tour while we're here? Look at all my Lego. Look at all them. Oh, United. And then some random ones over here. But anyway, like I said, fuel up again for tomorrow because food is fuel. And as long as we are eating enough, I reckon we'll be fine tomorrow. Good morning, human beings. We were greeted with the best news possible this morning. The watch sleep score of 100. I mean, beautiful to see. I am feeling a bit stiff this morning, my hamstrings in particular. So, just like yesterday's leg work, we are going to roll out, get the little foam roller out that I've got at home and stretch them out. And fingers crossed, it can just make us feel that little bit better for our run later. I think in my pain I've had some sort of, mental breakdown because look how basic the breakfast is. Look, there's blueberries, oats, yoghurt and honey. That's it. These bowls are usually double the size, but I thought, small bowl, thin bagel, banana just before I go run because I don't want to be too heavy when I run. So yeah, I'm going to go munch this. I mean, it looks a bit sad, but run it. Fit check. I mean, all black, mandatory in the winter, and that is how depressing I feel going on a slow run. It is needed, it is not going to be fun, but I am going to throw a coffee in the middle, because why not? Time for the run. As you can tell, we changed the headwear. It wasn't as cold as I thought it was going to be, and the hat was probably going to heat me up too much. I was probably going to get too hot with it on. So, keeping the hat on, because I like a bit of headwear. It keeps my hair out my face, it just makes it so much better for me. Anyway, we're going to warm up, because I still need it. The legs are still a bit stiff. And then, slow run time, down to Stockport for coffee. Right, let's go! I'm back. I don't know why people do that. It's the most stupid thing ever. I've finished my run anyway. Look at that. We're finished. Can you see? Yeah, we did 10k. It's pretty good. That was genuinely a really, really good run. I'm not joking. Even though it was at 5:35s, I feel like it was slow enough. My heart rate stayed well low. That I just feel like I've recovered well enough. The legs are still a little bit stiff, which I'm surprised about, but I feel like if I stretch out enough, I will be fine for my long run on Sunday. Next 2 days are the same as last week, really. I'm at work, so not much going on again. Training upper tomorrow, which isn't really much important for you lot, and then nothing on Saturday, big rest day. So I guess it'll be food, stretching out, and general life. That's about it. I honestly think walking could be like one of the best forms of exercise just for general recovery. It's just so mind clearing as well. Look how beautiful. I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera behind me, but like the sky is entirely pink. Look at that. You can see, can't you? The sky is pink and it is just beautiful to just get out. Granted, I'm in a bit of an odd neighbourhood, but like just being out is so nice. The legs are already feeling so much better as well. Just the steps, general movement, bit of gym, just getting out really, and the legs are feeling nearly 100% fresh. I reckon by the end of Saturday we will be amazing and we'll be perfect, and that long run is going to get smashed out the park. I can already tell. Good morning, human beings. Look how different I look. I clean shaved for like the first time in months, I reckon, and I look like a child. Can you see properly? Wait. Oh my god, look at that. Anyway, it's Sunday morning. We have got a long run today. It's so exciting. We've got 15k on the cards. I want to try and speed it up. I'm going to try and drag someone from my run club to run quicker with me, because we usually run at like 5:50s and I kind of want to do it at 5:30s. If not, 5:50s is. I know I can run quick enough, just getting the miles in really. So, fueling up, bagel, banana, honey in hand, the usual, and then electrolytes down us, out, stretch, and run. We have just got in the car and it's just started absolutely pissing it down again. That's 2 Sundays in a row. It's been throwing it down. Oh, God. Oh, well, we're still going to get the run done, aren't we? 15k ticked off, all done, thank God. We were running at like an average of 5:50s. Like I said, joined the SDS today, like I always do on a Sunday. I was going to see if anyone wanted to run quicker, no one did, so ran it out by myself until 13k when I said, right, I better do some strides. So we got 2 kilometres in with like an average pace of 3:51 between the two of them.
They did a 350 and a 353. So it's not bad. It's really good actually. The pace was still there at the end of the 15k. So at least I know I'm not going to be dead to the back end of a marathon basically. Like most other Sundays, it's just going to be about recovery, recuperation for next week basically. Rest of the day is really going to consist of me chilling, probably sitting in a bath and doing uni work because I've not got much else planned and I need to recuperate for the start of next week. Now we're nice and dry, we can have a full debrief. The week has gone swimmingly. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm feeling so positive about how the first 2 weeks have gone that it's starting to put like a doubter in my head that it's going to carry on this way, which is slightly annoying because in theory it can carry on this way and then I could smash the race. But in my head I'm now going, right, these first few weeks have been so good, there's got to be some sort of issue that occurs along the way because it would be too good if it carried on like this basically. But I still can't lie, I'm excited for what's to come. Week 2 has been just as good as week 1, like I said. That week 3 is going to be even better, that's the plan. We think positively from now on, and week 3 is going to be even better. I mean, rest of the day is just going to be me eating a lot of carbs, me sitting around, recovering, massages, stretching, probably have a bath and soak like I said, which will be nice to just sit in and do nothing. Hope these legs somehow magically recover in a day, because that'd be wonderful. Imagine, get to tomorrow and my legs just feel 100% again. I'm superhuman basically, although I can't run that quick, so I'm not that super. Remember earlier when I said I thought I'd lost my head because my yogurt bowl was so small? This is what it usually looks like. We've got whey drip, frozen blueberries, normal blueberries, granola, oats, and a full thing of yogurt. I mean, this is what a skier bowl should look like. Thought we'd have our full week debrief now. I've, as you can tell, chilled out for the rest of the day. I'm, like I said in the car, I'm so happy with how this week's gone again. Intervals kind of showed me that my pace is there, plus the little 2k at the end of the long run as well, just proves that I have the pace inside me. I just need to carry it across the race distance. Next week, plan probably remains the same. The intervals will swap back to a tempo run, probably stick it out at slightly quicker 8k, maybe push the bar if I've got the time. I'm not in work on Tuesday, so I might be able to do an earlier run and get a bit more distance in me, which would be really beneficial for testing out my pace over a longer distance rather than just like 8k, which is a third of race distance. The only issue we have is I need to speed my long runs up. I'm going to put a message into my run club group chat, that's the one. I enjoy running with people, that's the issue. So I want to put a message in and see next week if anyone will run quicker with me because of the training plan. Fingers crossed someone will commit to doing 15k at like 5:15s for the entire run, so I don't then have to do a little 2k at the end just to feel a bit better. It's getting closer, that 5:15s, just testing it out across the longer distance. I will probably in week 5, I reckon, run a half marathon. That is my aim. I will run one because I just want to see base level, see how I feel running at, I don't know, 4:45s, maybe 4:50s, because then that still gives me the room to improve and wiggle and drop the times down for the final race. But yeah, ultimately, it's been a banging week again. Can't complain. And let's get into week 3. So, I will see you all next week. Goodbye.